Chicago for WNBA All-Star Weekend, and I'm in a new setup. I'm clearly in a hotel room, so thank you for your patience. So we were talking about the LeBron James to Philly situation, and I wanted to figure out like the contract breakdown, like what he's making to be in Philly, because this isn't making any sense to you, girl. 2 years, $8 million. So vet minimum. This seems like a vet minimum, right? Because the vet minimum is $4 million. Basically, how this works, you guys, is since LeBron is in the end of his career, per se, he's willing to take less money to play basketball because he has so much money from other things that his agent, Rich Paul, basically told the media that like this decision for him wasn't about money. It was about happiness. And I'm interested to see how they communicate going to Philly being for his happiness. I don't know. I just didn't think LeBron was going to want to play with a Joel Embiid, a Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brown. That bad. I really wanted him to go to Cleveland. That's what I was talking about just a minute ago. Like, I felt like the nostalgia of LeBron being back in Cleveland, back at home, doing the whole farewell tour thing there made sense. Anything else would just be ring chasing. And I think I think LeBron James is a little above that and a little, I don't know, too old for that. If Philly wins a ring, you know what? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, because I want Jalen Brown to get his revenge anyways. But LeBron in a Philadelphia 76ers uniform? Yuck! Yuck! Who the fuck asked for that? Like, I'm not feeling that. I'm sorry. Someone said LeBron went to Golden State. What? Me when I'm in denial. Everyone's saying, why Philly? I don't know. I don't know why Philly, you guys. I don't know. Let's look at more reporting on this situation because I need to find out more information. This is too much. Wow. Okay, so LeBron released a statement. On Twitter. It says, I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide. But I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest, at least that last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still loved this game. I truly love this game, and I have more to give. The last few weeks have really been special. I've never been able to have no clue what to do and take real time just to think. Hasn't he switched teams like 4 times? Okay. Anyways, I've had an incredible few months with all the people that I love trying to figure it all out. This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family. What am I really playing for at this point? I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete to win and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship. I believe I can help make the 76ers a championship team, and I am excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. Thank you, LA. Miami, I'll forever love, and Northeast Ohio will always be home. Prayer emoji, salute emoji, king emoji. Wow. Okay, you're laughing at the emojis? That was fun. Wow. Okay, so interesting. My initial reaction to this, the most interesting thing about this is him saying that this is his last decision. So that means that the Philadelphia 76ers are going to be his last stop. He is retiring in Philly. What the fuck? And he also said, I'm not going for money. $8 million is still a lot of money, but it's not for LeBron James. I'm not going for family. What am I really playing for at this point? He wants to win a championship, and he believes that the Philadelphia 76ers are his best opportunity to win a championship. Also interesting that it seems to be that LeBron has figured out that it's really difficult to get to the finals on the West. Very difficult to get to the finals. And even if you do get to the finals, a team like the Spurs, you still have to go up against a team in the East and hopefully win. Like, it's a lot. Like, it's a dogfight on the West. I truly believe that once you even get... This is what happened to the Spurs. Once you even get to the finals, you're so fucking gassed from going up against all the tough competition on the West that you don't even, like, have it left in you for the finals. I think going to the East to try to win a championship made the most sense, 100%. Because if you're in the West, you have to go up against the Spurs, you have to go up against the Thunder, you have to go against even teams like the Nuggets, the Lakers. Like, there's a lot going on in the West. I think going East was the best root for him if he was trying to win a championship. All of his options were on the East anyways. But it's interesting that out of all of those teams that were trying to court him, he chose Philly. Also, I'm curious about if Miami's live incident had anything to do with this decision. That I'm very curious about. If the fact that Miami went announced basically that he was going to have a press conference, because I worked on an NBA social team, y'all. They didn't just get a message from up top that LeBron James is going to be having an introductory press conference on Monday and randomly make like that. Those kind of things don't slip through the cracks, especially for a team like the Miami Heat. So I wonder if that has anything to do with him being like, fuck you, Miami, I'm not going there. Okay, so reading the chat, the first thing I see is Giles the Bear said Savannah ain't moving to Philly. Hell nah. Good thing he's a billionaire because he can fly back home whenever he wants. Savannah not moving to Philly. I really thought he was going back to Cleveland. Vaughn said they don't even need Bron seriously. Mina said the Miami leak ruined us. Slim said I truly think Miami crashed the plane, which is exactly what I'm saying. India doesn't believe that he was ever actually going to Miami. I just think that it's really strange for them to randomly post that, but I don't know. Somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting fired. Let's see what LeBron James posted on Instagram. A collab with Topps. Year 24 card. Hold on, let me see. Can you guys see? LeBron is dropping a year 24 basketball card with Topps, a collaboration that he probably made fat cash on. And then he posted this video.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
Not dreams and nightmares.
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true.
I just want to take a moment to say subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hoops for Hotties, because LeBron choosing dreams and nightmares for this video and me watching this for y'all means my video will not be monetized. So thank you, LeBron, for taking money out of my pocket because you want to play dreams and fucking nightmares.
If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I do. Like
okay, him at the Heat.
Please for them trick squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hard if they love me when
him
I'm
with Team USA. Okay, it's basically just an edit of himself. I'm skipping to the end. Sorry, no shade. Giles the Bear said, oh God, Philly ninja emojis are about to be insufferable. Oh, okay. Cute. He posted an edit of himself to Dreams and Nightmares to announce he was going to Philly. Very, very, very Philly of him. Welcome to Philly. Welcome to Philly, LeBron. Wow. Erica Angel said if Embiid can keep his knees working for more than 2 months, they might be able to really cook. Honestly, I thought that the 76ers were going to be pretty good anyways. I mean, but guys, we have been saying for years that if I'm sorry, not LeBron James, I'm getting my Philly players confused. If Joel Embiid can stay healthy, the Philadelphia 76ers are going to blank. We've been saying that for years. So I'm not buying it, but I do know. And if you watch my Hoops for Hotties lives, you've heard me say this a million times. Joel Embiid. I know it's summer. No swimming, no sailing, no jumping, no walking, no going on walks. I need you in that hyperbaric chamber with no access to the outside world. I don't even want him talking to people because he somehow would tear a ligament in his lip. I'm dead the fuck ass. He needs to lock in. I was like, I'm sorry, Joel Embiid, no excuses, bruh. He literally injured his face. He literally injured his eye. So I don't want to hear y'all on that being dramatic. Joel Embiid, he needs to sit in an ice bath until fall. Until opening night in October. I need Joel Embiid to be chilling. Because if he gets hurt and fucks this whole thing up, I can't. The chat seems to believe that this is going to be something really special and something really interesting. I don't know how to feel about this LeBron situation, but I do know this. He reserves the right to do whatever he wants with the rest of his career. But if you are just tuning into the live, I think that going to the Philadelphia 76ers is more than a little bit random. I think it's very, very, very random. And if you're trying to make sense of this in my comments in the chat right now, you have to be from Philly because no one actually thought and again, a report did come out that he was seriously considering their offer, but I didn't expect this. And it does show that LeBron truly doesn't give a fuck about a media narrative or what people think about him going to another team. But if they do win the championship, let's live in that world for a second because I've been pessimistic this whole time. If they do win the championship, LeBron James he's the greatest of all time. I'm sorry. I mean, I already think that, which is a conversation for another day. Actually, that's a whole conversation for the other day because no, I don't think that anymore. I really, when I sit down and I think about the fact that Jordan three-peated twice and retired somewhere in the middle, that's crazy. I'm sorry. So I don't know. That's go. I was actually at a Jordan event last night and I was like, wow, this is fucking nuts. So I think, the GOAT was whoever you want it to be. I think there can be a GOAT and a best player of all time. Like I think LeBron is, if you're building my player on 2K or whatever, like it's LeBron James, right? Like he is the best ever. But like as far as the greatest and like cemented legacy and kind of, I don't know, like non-human to me, when I think about a basketball player, I think about Michael Jordan. But that's neither here nor there. If LeBron James does win a championship with Philly, it is going to be a very interesting conversation. And not just because, he's winning with another team and he's going to get his 5th ring and yada, 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 hoo-da-hoo, but because being able to cleanse that bad fucking juju that Philly got, that them 76ers got, woo! That is a task. I have a video up on my TikTok if you guys want to go through their whole history and the trusting the process of it all and all of the drama and even like the GM. Was that the GM that was like tweeting shade about his players and just drama that they have been through? All of the number 1 picks that haven't worked out, all of the picks that haven't worked out, all of the players that they have taken on that they thought were going to be amazing and then became shitty as soon as they got the 76ers. Joel Embiid having to sit out for the beginning of his career and then kind of ever since. Like the luck in Philly is horrible. So if LeBron James is able to bring whatever good energy and juju is able to make that team win a championship, no matter how talented they are, somehow something always seems to happen for them. If LeBron can be the person to cleanse that bad energy, I mean, give him the crown, y'all. Give him the crown. Someone said, is Bronny going with him? I do believe that the Lakers gave him his money, right? Before LeBron even said that he wasn't going to play there anymore. So I don't think so. Queen Missy asked, do you think that he's retiring there? That seems to be what he's saying, that he's retiring there. He said this is his last decision, which to me means this is his last stop. This is his last time deciding on a contract. This is his last time deciding on a new team. This is it. So it seems to me like this is his final stop. And if you read his statement that he posted on Twitter, it's likely going to be his last stop. Like genuinely from a legacy perspective, this makes the most sense besides retiring in Cleveland. I don't understand that. I wish somebody could explain that to me a little bit more because from a legacy perspective, I don't see how this makes sense. I'm sorry. Emily said LeBron has won a ring for every team he has played with, ... at his age, ... Yeah, it's LeBron. Wonder what happened to him wanting to go play with Curry. I think the team was just going to be too old, to be honest. The Warriors are definitely a descending dynasty. And I do hope that Steph Curry stays there forever. I hope that we don't see Steph Curry in another uniform other than the Golden State Warriors, honestly, as a fan of his. Well, MJ retired the second time in Washington, also very random. So this might be a GOAT thing. And again, I don't want to see Wizards MJ on LeBron. But I don't think that this is it. LeBron's longevity has been insane. Like he still very much is a valuable piece to a team. So I don't really think it's the same thing. He has 2 years before retirement. Is it a gamble? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he did sign a 2-year deal, so it does seem like next season will be our last season with LeBron James, no? Where's this schedule at now? Well, I mean, I guess there's so many ways you can go with the 76ers games, right? With like Christmas Day and stuff like that. You can't have an East Coast team play a West Coast team for Christmas Day because they kind of do it by times. Them playing the Celtics would be interesting because of the Jalen Brown angle. I mean, the whole Jalen Brown angle, his revenge on the Celtics has been fucking wiped away. Literally sprayed and wiped away because of LeBron coming there, because that was my whole focus for this team, that like Jalen Brown is going to get revenge on the Celtics for not wanting to pay him and sending him to Philly. And now LeBron plays there. It's like, who the fuck really cares about that anymore? There's so many interesting ways that they can take this. He probably saw what happened in NYC and wants to recreate that. Interesting. The trade makes no sense. This is a joke. Legacy would have been the Miami Heat. Retirement home, Golden State Warriors. This is referring to if LeBron would have went there. The Knicks chip is genuinely one of the greatest sports moments this century. He's ending a drought. The Sixers are running through the East. 2 years, $8 million is crazy. He's joking, right? Okay, so the sentiment I've gotten is people aren't loving it, but you guys, please make sure to let me know what you think about this whole LeBron trade. This is not what I came on here to talk about at all, but when LeBron makes his decision, that is what the fuck we talk about. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Hoops for Hotties live show. And if you are just popping in at the very end, don't worry. I go live on YouTube with all of these episodes at 7 p.m. Eastern time on the Hoops for Hotties YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe so I can keep the lights on in here. This ain't my house, but you know, that's what I usually say. So I can stay on them flights and give you guys the tea, you know? And if you are on the go, you can listen to Hoops for Hotties on all audio platforms, wherever you get your podcasts. And make sure to follow Hoops for Hotties on social media so you know where I am going live next. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, mean it. And let's chit chat about this LeBron situation on TikTok. Bye.